Abhijit asks what the difference between an equity oriented hybrid fund and a balanced fund is. He says that a number of equity oriented hybrid funds have a 95% equity exposure. So, how can they be hybrid?
Uh, no, I can't think of a hybrid fund which is, which has 95% allocation to equity. Ideally, it should not be. There must be something. The way they are actually investing in the arbitrage position, because the arbitrage position sometimes actually lead to a misleading reporting, because arbitrage positions sometimes, they actually look like equity allocation, but by the very character they are not equity. So there could be some kind of misreporting going on, or his understanding. But generally I would agree with him that hybrid, the aggressive hybrid funds are the ones which value research refers to as balanced fund, and it is a misleading name. They are not balanced. They are actually, dominantly equity fund. They invest up to 70 to 75% into equity, remaining into fixed income. And there is a history to this. Why they are called balanced fund? Because they actually originally started as a balanced fund. Balanced fund used to invest 51% into equity, 49% into debt many years ago. Then the tax laws changed. The tax law changed to say that for a fund to be treated, and the tax treatment of equity and debt from a taxation point of view is different. So, and all the gains from equity funds are considered tax free if held for over 1 year, and the short term gains is taxable at 15% if held for less than 1 year, if you buy and sell before 1 year. So these are concessional tax treatment. So what happened was the tax fellows decided that the the equity allocation should be for a fund to be treated as an equity fund, it must invest 65% and more into equity. And that is when most mutual fund companies who were running the balanced fund changed their allocation. Then just to comply with this, they had a 5% extra leeway that it might sometimes give, just to not be precise, keep some headroom for that, so that many a times the equity appreciates, and if you actually slip below 65%, it will be wrong. So they kept it to 70%, and that is how these balanced funds became an unbalanced fund. But it's a matter of time, I think but they, whatever you call it, hybrid aggressive or balanced fund, but they are 70, generally they are 70% equity remaining into fixed income. They provide greater stability, they don't crumble. And there is one thing which investors should be wary of. Many investors are expecting regularity of dividend from these balanced fund, and they think that it is a bankable investment in income avenue. Many a times it could be disappointing.